Mark, thanks. East Tennessee will soon see and hear a brood of cicadas, and we want to know more about what we can expect. So here to give us some insight is Dr. Melissa Whitaker from ETSU. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Pleasure to be here.
Well, first, how big of a brood should we expect for our region this year, and when are they coming?
Well, they're expecting a big brood this year. They're expecting about 1 billion cicadas to emerge as part of this brood, but that's across the full distribution. So from Georgia all the way to New York, a dozen states in between. I think here in East Tennessee, though, those numbers are going to be pretty large. East Tennessee and Kentucky are going to be the major concentrations.
And when can we expect them to show up?
Probably late April, we might start to see the first ones. They're waiting for the soil temperatures to warm up before they think it's spring and safe to come out. So probably late April, early May.
So how long has this group been underground?
This group has been underground for 17 years. So the last time we saw this brood, it was the parents of the cicadas. They're about to emerge, and that was 2008. So George W. Bush was president, if that gives you a sense of the time scale.
So quite a time away. Well, let's talk about some things that we need to know. Are they dangerous in any way to people or dogs?
No, not at all. They don't bite, they don't sting, they won't eat your garden, and they're not toxic or poisonous. So if a dog ate too many cicadas, it could theoretically get indigestion. But on the other hand, they're great protein, especially for birds. So if you put out bird seed this time of year, they might end up saving us some money.
And let's talk a little bit about why they come around this time of year.
Sure. So they're waiting for the soil to reach a critical threshold of 64 degrees Fahrenheit at 8 inches depth. And once that environmental cue comes around, then they'll know that it's safe to come out. In terms of why they come out every 17 years, so this brood will be a 17-year periodical cicada. That's still an active area of research, but probably some combination of an internal molecular clock and then being able to count the seasons through environmental cues.
It's amazing that they can stay underground for 17 years and then just reappear.
Absolutely, I agree.
And so with this group, can we expect them to, I guess, have offspring and reappear again at some time?
We'll see them in 17 more years, that's right.
So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing some insight on what we can expect. We all know that, you might not see them, but you definitely will hear them.
We'll hear them, yes.
Yes, well, thank you so much. And we have plenty of more news coming up.